Come put some thrift finds away with me.
I love to thrift, but I love to style, store, and organize my thrift finds even more. So let's get to it. I always start out with my jewelry because it needs to be cleaned and shined up, and the best way to do that is to soak it in hydrogen peroxide for 10 to 15 minutes. I do this for costume jewelry only. I have real jewelry cleaner for real diamonds and real gold. I was going to use the chain for crafts, but I think I'm actually going to save it and use it for a necklace. I also got this adorable bracelet and rings at an estate sale, and I don't really want to soak them because I don't know how they will react. Specifically, the bracelet, I am not sure how these pieces are put on there, so I'm not going to soak it. I'm just going to rinse it and lay it out to dry. Something else that I want to soak is this salt and pepper shaker. Plastic like this can harbor smells sometimes, so I definitely want to soak it in some dishwater for a while. I did thrift them, but I had to dump out some salt anyway, and I will soak those for probably about an hour. Next, I thrifted this very cheap frame. I know these are like 50 cents at the store, but I think I got it for maybe a quarter. A while back, I showed these book corners that I purchased off of Amazon. They're so cute and look so good on books to elevate the look. And then recently I was switching out my Easter magnet and I thought to myself, you know what? I have some corners like that and I might be able to recreate this. I do get asked all the time where I got those little frames on my fridge. I thrifted them, but I might be able to make one homemade. So I pulled a couple of cards and vintage postcards to see which one I might want to frame. The orange trees are very pretty, although I liked this for more of a spring vibe. And I love how it's both bright yet vintage muted, if that makes any sense. This one was cute, but I think I would just like the colors only, not the Howard Johnsons. And then this one I love, but I think it might be better in my kitchenette. These were my two favorites, and I just decided on the vintage muted look. I just think that this is so classic. Thankfully, I only had to trim the sides a little bit, and then I was able to put on the corners. It is so cute. I think I might want bigger ones. I did go ahead and put in an order for different sizes, so I will let you know what they look like. I used needle nose pliers to bend them outward, and it is so great. It worked perfectly. I need to go to the craft closet, but first let me take a few items with me. I got these labels. I think I'm going to use them on my May 1st baskets, but I hadn't seen them all yet, so I am going through them for the first time. I'm also going to use this coffee cup for a May 1st basket, and these also go to the craft closet, these bows. They're cuter than I even realized. That blueberry one is so adorable. If you've been here long, you know that my craft closet is fairly organized, and unfortunately, the May 1st items have collected in a box at the bottom. They will be going away this Thursday, so that's not a problem. The bows, however, do go in a container in individual zippers, but for the time being, I'm just going to put them in the to be put away bag. If you're new here, when this bag gets full, then I put it all away at once. I grabbed the glue gun and plugged it in so it's heating up, and let's put some other items away. I got this Elvis cassette for my sister. It's in the original plastic, and the new record player I have does play cassettes, but I still haven't decided if I want to unpackage it yet. Here is where I've been collecting my cassettes, but again, I'm torn, so for now, I'm just going to lay it flat. I also thrifted a really cute Avon dish that has spring flowers on it. I was going to make it into a candle, and so I'm going to put it in my candle bin in the craft closet, but you guys have warned me that maybe I shouldn't just use glass for candles, so we'll see how that goes. Next up, I thrifted all these magnets, which is perfect when I'm making magnets all the time. They aren't as strong as I thought they were going to be, so I'm going to put 3 on the back of this frame because unfortunately it is real glass. I would recommend using plexiglass if you do find these types of frames. While that's drying, I'm going to unpackage the rest of the magnets just because it's more efficient to store them. I put them in the to be put away bag in the craft closet, and that's put this magnet on. I still have all my Easter stuff up, but I'm switching it out soon for spring, so I'm going to start my spring items over here, and I love it. They look so cute together. I was afraid it might stick out too far, but I don't think so. I think it looks really cute. The last thing to do is to rinse the jewelry off, which I think it looks so shiny now. If you want, you can go the extra mile and wipe it with some alcohol pads, but I'm going to put it away in the primary bedroom in my grab and go area in my primary closet. The rings go into this acrylic lipstick container. I usually hang my bracelets, but I'm just going to fold it and put it back here. And I doubled up the necklace to hang with the others. Thanks for coming along, guys.